Hi there. So today I'm going to be talking about, and bear with me, I have some of this written down, so I'm kind of reading from it, but it's all my words. I'm going to be talking about whether you think you are a superhero or a supervillain, or a villain or a hero. And I'll be talking about this subject more in my videos, but today I'll just be touching base on this. Now, I think from um, the years that I've been doing my inward reflection, and because of who I am, I think that I'm a superhero. Of course, not in the literal sense, but in the imaginary sense. And I think we as a collective are kind of brought up to think that we're better than everybody else in a way. I mean, we're brought up to help one another, but I don't think it comes from a pure place. And that it doesn't come from a pure place. I believe we are all the same with our own unique qualities. It's this ideology, though, that has brought us to a halt in our psychological evolution. There's too many villains out here trying to become supervillains, and there's very few heroes trying to become superheroes. I could write a big book of the villains I know and supervillains I know. And I could maybe count with my one hand, how many heroes I know. And I'm the only superhero I know, like personally. Like, I mean, tons of superheroes online for sure, probably for sure. But yeah, let's face facts though. These villains, they want you, and if they can't have you, they're gonna test you in all possible ways, like they did to me. Your relationships, your boundaries, your psychology, and your triggers. The list goes on and on and on and on. I know I was templated to become a villain myself. Yeah. And I still am to this day tested. Every day I'm tested. Their goal is to make you align with them, to make you need them. And if you show that you don't, they're just going to cast you out until you align with them. I believe a lot of this is from like the Industrial Revolution, and you know, if you have a boss kind of thing. But it's all a projection. It's a game. Like, it's just a big game. It's all a projection. It's to try and alter your ego, and none of it is real if you know who you are. And trust me, you don't need their validation. It all comes down to your values and your goals. Is your goal to be liked? Because if that's the case, I don't feel like you'll ever attain your dreams. If you're always seeking other people's approval, you need to take risks. And I was in your shoes. My dreams and goals were far-fetched in my mind, still are, but I'm trying to attain them. I did not see myself years ago in a positive light. I thought I was worthless, and that was a problem. With no clear directive or motive, I was bound to my environment, bound to validation and social pressures, until I realized it was all an illusion and a game. And once I started truly understanding myself, it's when I started coming to my senses. It took me 5 years and a lot of pain. I'm telling you. I'm here to help, though, so you don't have to go through the same torment that I did. I've tested my limits to all ends to discover what truly makes us human and what doesn't. We are all self-conscious. Everybody, every one of us is self-conscious, especially the supervillains. They have the most to hide. If you let your ego and shadow consume you, though, you will be forever in debt to our society today, that it is today. You could become a hero, though, even a superhero. But are you willing to reflect inward, like I have, without the need of approval and a validation? That is where things start to become real. It takes a lot of work. You start to realize what you truly want and what standards you hold. All I have to say is be yourself, not someone else. There are too many clones, too many clones in this world wanting to be villains and supervillains. The thing about supervillains is that they never truly trust or love one another. If one can go above the other, the former is going to resent them for it. There is no unity or collaboration in it, not like a pure collaboration. It's all selfish collaboration. It's not about, as a whole. It's all a game to them. It's all a game. And us superheroes need to break the cycle and communicate. And I'm going to say it. Love is scarce and hate is abundant. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening.